the owner of a Bronx daycare center in which multiple children were hospitalized and one child died due to exposure to fentanyl, has been arrested, along with her neighbor, and the owner's husband is being hunted. The owner and the neighbor face 11 charges, which include murder, manslaughter, and possession of narcotics. 1-year-old Nicholas Feliz-Dominici tragically died after ingesting fentanyl whilst being cared for at the Divino Nino Daycare Center in Kingsbridge, Bronx, New York City. We're also told that 2 other children are currently in critical condition, a 2-year-old boy and an 8-month-old daughter, and an 8-month-old girl, I believe brother and sister. They are currently hospitalized, again in regards to fentanyl exposure or indeed fentanyl ingestion. Investigators searched the basement just below the daycare center and they discovered essentially a drug den. That's my description, that's the term I'm using, a drug den. Investigators found multiple drugs in the basement, as well as a kilo press. What's a kilo press? Well, it's a device which is used to package large quantities of drugs. Essentially, you make bricks, drug bricks. So this is an organized drug facility, by all accounts, in my estimation, being run in the basement underneath the daycare center by the owner of the daycare center and her husband, and seemingly the neighbor is also involved. Somehow, the drugs transferred from the basement up to the daycare center, and with that the children were exposed to the poison, again fentanyl, and that exposure has led to the death of Nicholas Feliz-Dominici at the tender age of 1. A complete innocent, his life taken away, his family absolutely ripped apart. There they are, paying for this daycare center to look after their child. Turns out that the daycare center is a front for a drug dealing racket, for a drug manufacturing racket. Again, other children were also severely harmed. 2 children currently in critical condition. Let's hope and pray they make full recoveries. I also hope and pray that the investigation goes ahead unimpeded and that justice is served. Seemingly, the daycare center owner and the husband and the neighbor were also drug dealers, and their illegal activities have cost the life of at least 1 child. Let's hope it remains at 1 child. Destroyed at least 1 family. They need to burn in hell. They need to rot in a jail. So I hope that the investigation goes ahead and that justice is served and that these scumbags face an adequate jail sentence. That's pretty much all the information that we have at this point, so I'm going to wrap things up. If you do appreciate the coverage, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. Consider joining the memberships if that's a possibility for yourself, and take care.